the number of intensive care beds in the state has been an important factor during the COVID-19 pandemic. There are more available beds so far this month. It's gone down slightly.
But so has another number that one local doctor says explains the increase in ICU capacity. 9 on your side's Rogelio Mars explains.
In addition to serving on the Pima County Board of Supervisors, Dr. Matt Heinz works on the front lines of the pandemic as a hospital doctor.
I get my bearings as to where, do we have beds? Do we have every type of bed? Do we have, are there particular categories of beds we do or don't have?
Beds are important for his job because they're a way of knowing who he can treat, where he can treat them, and how much space he has to treat incoming patients. You get an idea why he worries when data shows intensive care beds filling up across the state, mostly with COVID-19 patients.
It's a risk to the community because if you fill up all your ICU beds with patients suffering from COVID, then when you have those traumatic injuries or heart attacks or strokes or other conditions that require critical care management, those patients may not be able to get care, or they may not be able to get it in a timely fashion.
There's been a trend, according to the state's health department, more ICU beds becoming available. Mostly through January, the percentage of available ICU beds lingered around 8 to 9%. In February, that number inched up to about 12 to 13%. The difference would seem to be good news, but Dr. Heinz has a grimmer possibility why there's more intensive care beds available.
We're seeing more ICU beds become available because those patients with COVID that were occupying them are no longer with us.
While they've tapered off recently, Heinz says data he's received shows higher deaths per day in February so far than the last 2 months. Most deaths on account of the virus have been vulnerable older people.
That's not a reason that we shouldn't be social distancing and trying to prevent people from getting this infection.
Dr. Heinz calls it a somber reminder to wear a mask and follow health guidelines. Rogelio Mars, KGUN 9 on your side.